What is up, you guys? I just wanted to try out these mystery lollipops or suckers and yeah, just talk about some shit. So let's get right into it. So I just wanted to jump on here and say whatever it is you want to do, go for it. Don't wait for somebody else to give you permission to choose your strategic career move like this was mine. So YouTube is my, strategic career move, me. And if it helps, you can, like I do. Like today, I listened to a bunch of stuff to get me pumped up and ready to work, ready to make videos for you guys. So, and I'm not really, so if you want to make or do whatever, don't wait for someone to give you permission. Just do it. This is your life, your story. You decide how it begins and how it ends. So, if you can't make it in your 20s, you can do it in your 30s. If you can't make it in your 30s, you can do it when you're 80. My grandma Moses, she was a painter. She didn't start painting until she was in her 80s. So, she can do it. We can too. So I'm starting sort of in my mid-20s. So I guess that kind of counts. So anyways, the less you get excited about what you want to do and who you want to be, the more nervous you are about whatever it is you're doing. Doing just means that you're really excited to do it and you really love doing it. So I chose to do this, and there's always going to be those voices in the back of your head that say, you can't do it, you're not going to make it, there's a million other people that can do what you're doing, but way better. Just negative stuff like that. But I have to say, I'm going to fucking fight back. This is what I want. These are my dreams, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to do. So, I don't give a fuck what you're doing, what you're saying, or whatever. But really just say to yourself, I can do this. And especially if you're nervous or have anxiety or whatever, then that's fine. Just have to know how to calm down the anxiety so you don't have an anxiety attack on camera. And I've always dreamed about doing YouTube. I've envisioned myself in my mind doing YouTube, but it's never really a thing I thought I would actually do in reality. So, so this is for anybody who knows an autistic person or whatever. Do not yell. Loud noises make us like deer in headlights. We don't do yelling. Don't yell. So I'm only saying all this because I've seen videos of police officers pointing their guns and yelling and shining their lights at an autistic person. And that usually makes them end up dead. And that's how they die, because the officers weren't trained to be all to understand that people with autism and other mental stuff and disabilities, they can't understand. They don't know what you're yelling about. All they know is that you're yelling and it's scaring them. So, you yelling? So, like, for me, I'm on the, I guess, atypical level or whatever, where I can talk, I can say stuff, I can move, I can think on my own, I can move, I can walk, I can, just normal stuff. And there are people who can't understand why you're yelling. Autistic people, we do not like loud noises. That's a thing. And yeah, so I think in this video I'm going to go between talking about stuff that's important to me and trying these mystery lollipops or suckers, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to stop talking for a second. The last one tastes like, so if you didn't, so I made a mistake and I pushed the wrong button. So now I'm remaking this video all over again. So the first one I tried, I said, oh, it tastes like a pina colada or something a little similar. Then the second one I tried tasted like grape. So this is either cherry or strawberry or something. So I just wanted to say real quick, I'm not going to be talking politics or religion or whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to leave that to the other channels to talk about. So, sorry, you're not going to get any political things or just stuff like that. You're not going to get political. You're not going to get religion stuff out of me. I'm not going to say all that. I'm not going to say all that. I'm not going to do all that. Because to me, I'm going to get so much controversy for this when people see this video one day. So, to me, that stuff isn't as important as there are bigger problems in the world right now. And I think SJWs are not needed. Feminists aren't needed anymore. First wave was like, we want to vote. Great, we can vote. Women can vote now. 2, women wanted to work. We can work now. 3, we wanted to drive. Now, we can drive. There's always going to be any inequality of pay between men and women just because men choose to do harder jobs than women. In no way am I saying that I am a feminist, because I am not. And for everyone who says one woman is a feminist, she's not. She's just like, she just teaches equality, love, peace. She tries to tell people, don't raise your hand unless you've extended one first. So it's that kind of thing. And it's that kind of thing I wanted to show people, I wanted to teach people in this day and age, is that it doesn't matter about a lot of things, and it shouldn't. And oh yeah, sorry for the long pauses. I'm just thinking about what else I want to say that I feel is important. Oh yeah, I think no matter if you're autistic or not, no one likes being yelled at, especially for no reason. So, nobody likes being yelled at for no reason, and especially if they don't understand why they're yelling, and it's just... So, to anybody who is a officer or whatever, person of power or whatever, just know you can't yell at autistic people at a certain level without them understanding. If their parents call in and say, my autistic child is gone or whatever, ran away, autistic people at my, I think, atypical level, we just walk away. If something's getting too much to handle, we just walk away and go for a little walk and just step away from that situation. But autistic people who don't know and or fully understand why someone is angry, yeah, it's going to scare them and they're going to run away. Doesn't mean you have to call the police. There's, I think, a number you can call if you're having a problem. So don't be all like, oh, we're gonna call the cops, and no, it's not an emergency. They have better things to do than try and track down your autistic child. Just try and find a different way to try and help them understand. Like yesterday, I was watching a video about this. She was almost 14, but because of the instability of her household and how abusive her father was, you would tie her to a potty chair, you would tie her up in her crib. If she would cry, because babies do that when they need something, like if they're hungry or if they've wet themselves or whatever in their diaper, then yeah, they're going to cry because they're trying to get your attention and help try and make you figure out why they're crying and what's wrong. So it was just a very sad story, and her mother was going blind and she wanted to find resources for blind people, but she walked in the wrong place and she had her daughter taken. They said she was walking funny, she wouldn't talk, she couldn't do basic functioning things that people usually can do from, I think, 2 to 5 or whatever. And so she really had to just learn how to walk and how to talk and just stuff like that. They said, well, she could say some words, like some colors and stuff, but it wasn't really that much. And they were working on it, and she was getting a bit better. And she had, I think, like a social worker or something. And they got along great until inevitably the state ran out of money and they couldn't care for her, and they couldn't help her anymore. So she'd go to one of those hospital places. Probably, like, I don't want to say a mental asylum, but it was pretty close to it. And she ended up in the foster system, proving that when kids need help, they can't get it because reasons. So let's finish with the lollipop thing. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? Guys, look at it. It looked the same as last one. I just popped in my mouth. What's the red ones? So, all that happened. And, I mean, you can look it up, and if you know what I'm talking about, you can look it up, or there's YouTube videos on it, I think. So, let's see, what else do I want to talk about? So, I don't know about anyone else, but I mostly started YouTube because I'm very sick on living on government assistance, and like it's not a stable income, and it's just not a thing I want to be worried about or over. So I really do not want to still be on governmental assistance, and it's a very unstable source of income. So if you can, just try to find a job or something that pays you good money. And sadly, the more money you make, the less the government's going to pay you. So it doesn't really seem all that fun. Like my food stamps and SSI. My food stamps, I'm only getting $500. I know I shouldn't be complaining because there are people who have nothing. But when you have to pay a bunch of money to someone who's broke, $500 is not much for food. And food stamps can't buy a lot of things. Just like SSI or whatever can't get you a lot of things. So I don't know how much longer I should go. I'm already I don't know how long I'm at. I haven't thrown this away yet because it's pretty good. But can you guess what flavor it is? So Another red one? Are all of these red? No. I just wanted to see if all the rest of these were red. I'll have like 3 more. So, yeah. The main reason I started YouTube was because I wanted stable money, stable income. So I can do all the stuff that I've always wanted to do, which is traveling, touring, and what else? Just helping people, I guess. Just to, get through some shit or whatever. So I want to be a completely different kind of YouTuber, but I can't do all of that, so. And I don't plan on being one of those controversial type of YouTubers. As you can tell, like, I don't have a script. I'm just talking to see what happens. If anybody's out there listening or watching, hi. Please don't forget, so before I forget, which I always do, don't forget to rate, comment, click that subscribe button, because I do make new videos every single day. And please don't forget to punch that notification bell. And you can choose to not be notified, personalize your notifications, or be notified for every video that I post. If you see 2 of the same videos, that's because I'm trying to see which of my channels is gonna take off first. And if it's my first channel, great. If it's my second channel, oh well. And I think I'm gonna start, like, sign up for Instagram and stuff like that way. And join TikTok, just so more people can see me and watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. I think before YouTube will recommend videos, they usually have to be like, I think at 50 videos. So having 2 channels, you have to reach 50 for both. So, I mean, I'm already at 10 on both of my channels, so, I mean, at this point, it shouldn't be that long, but if it is, my goal was to have at least enough money, or be a little more, be internet famous by 30. And I'm going to have to work really hard to make sure it happens. So before you start doing whatever it is you want to do, have a goal. Set a goal for yourself. Don't make it like super impossible to achieve, but pick a manageable goal. I wanted to make videos just to, like, inspire people or to help people or whatever. So, yeah. I don't know how much longer this video is going to be, because it's getting quite a bit long. And this is the most I've talked ever. If you go back and you see the biggest part of my videos, are like a minute long. I think yesterday's was like 10 minutes, and one of them is like 30. So, a word to the wise for anyone who does this next. Make sure you have an email address on your account that's actually your email address. Because I found out today that the email address that's on my YouTube account isn't actually my real email address. So, isn't my real email address. So, yeah. Let's finish these because reasons. Because I'm getting calls and texts from downstairs, and so I've yet to tell my family that I make YouTube videos now. So, yeah. So, if someone in your family makes videos, try very hard not to interrupt them. So, to me, do whatever you want. Do you. As long as you're not hurting anyone. As long as you are not hurting anyone with your words or your actions or whatever it is. Because reasons. So, I don't know how much longer, like I keep saying, I'll make this video go on just because. So I think these last 3 are going to be it. And I have a cotton candy one that I'm going to save for the end. So, place your guesses now in the comments what this red one is. I'm just hoping the other 3 aren't red. I mean, the red ones are very good, but I think the biggest part of them were red, so. I'm busy! Yeah, so like, she was just yelling, that is my name. So. I hate the feeling of anxiety where you just have to rush and hurry up to do whatever it is you're doing. But these YouTube videos are way too important to me to just rush and hurry. So, if you see someone coming through that door, it's her. It's the lady downstairs. Her entire life, she is always in a hurry, in a rush, but when it's like an appointment or something, I get it. But when you don't have to go anywhere, but you still have that constant rushing feeling, it makes you really anxious, and the anxiety becomes really bad. And you're always rushing and racing and talking really fast and going, it's not a way to live. If you have like an appointment or you have to go to work, then hurry. Just not to the point where your anxiety is through the roof and you feel like you're gonna pass out. Then yeah, don't do that. So I'm gonna stop talking about a bunch of other stuff and continue on with these lollipops. So comment down below what you think this one is. Ugh. Next one. guesses in the comments, please? So, I'm gonna guess this looks like caramel or something. Nope. Tossing that one out. Last mystery one. And it too is yellow. So it doesn't taste like shit. These yellow ones taste awful. Let's see if this cotton candy one will taste any better. I mean, it has to, because reasons. So this is the last one. I'm going to say goodbye and see you guys tomorrow. Much better. So like I said before, please don't forget to rate, comment, and click that subscribe button because I do make new videos every single day. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. And one love. I'll see you guys tomorrow.